Good evening, YouTube. What the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and yes, I am back in the Khalida campaign. Now, some of you may wonder why. Well, oh, and also this is the Khalida campaign, not Cetra. Sorry I keep saying Cetra on the Catapult campaign. I have no idea why, but I did. In any case, Air, I thought you picked the Catapult campaign. I did, and it won the vote by a long shot. But people really enjoyed this one, and I figure if I show Catapult every single day, it may get old to people or repetitive, and I still have all my other campaign saves and I intend to use them, but Tomb Kings is out. It's hot. People want to see it. They want to see this stuff going on. So let's play some Khalida campaign. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll get back on here since you all, there was a great many of you who seemed to enjoy this and you'd asked me about it. So here you go. I'm not leaving you out to dry. So when we had finished up last, we actually managed to capture all the way up to the Sentinels of Zeddy. I had asked you all whether you thought I should kill Teclis or not, and some of you think that that's probably a waste of time, and that really I should probably focus on trying to come down through this area and back up into the jungles. I think we're going to leave Teclis there. He could be a useful potential ally, and he might be a buffer against the Skaven, and I think I'm going to try and we're going to see if we can maybe kill that rogue army here. That would be great, but it's probably a rather tough one. And I'm not sure if we yet possess the strength to do so either, because you can see that our military might is going to be rather limited at the moment. I'm going to save my money too to build a building to help start training Ushabti, and let's see. That's what we're doing here. We're working on that 4th dynasty, where if I do recruit this king, we can get 3 Ushabti instead of just 1 from the building. And Ushabti mixed with skeletons are just barbarically effective. So, and I do want to go ahead and build this up too. Let's go ahead and build this one up, because then we can upgrade here eventually also. So yeah, I think I'm good here for now. Let's end the turn. Like I said, we'll try and keep friends with Teclis, and let's go move up the coast and try and fight lizards and vampires instead. See if we can maintain a useful friendship with him, since it's not like we're competing for the vortex or something. Yeah, that army's a bit nasty. We're not going to beat that with just skeleton spam. And I'm sure that that's the way the game intends for it to be right now. Let's see, is this really the building I want to have here right now? I think it's the building I want to have there eventually, so I do think I'll leave it. This other building, though, is probably going to want to be... I like the income. We're going to have to see what happens to public order up here when I step out of the settlement. Yeah, it's bad. And we're not going to be able to do a whole lot about that, so as much as I hate it, I'm probably going to have to give up the money from this and build a building focused on public order. Alright, so Khalida, she can level up, and let's see. I probably ought to do the canopic jar hoarder thing here again, so that we can start trying to haul in canopic jars like I am on my other campaign. That seemed to work out rather well, to be honest. So public order will be stable. And I mean, if I lose the Sentinels of Zeddy, it's not that big of a deal. Like, even if there's a rebellion and we completely lose it, I'm not sure how hard I'll fight for it. It's really this copper desert that's more important to me at the moment. I mean, I'd like to not lose the Sentinels of Zeddy, but... Picked up a treasure. Let's see. So the treasures are worth less now. They changed the value of a lot of the treasures, so it's something to be aware of. There's a treasure up here. Not as interested in this coast. I'd kind of like to get him back down over this way. And let's see, Khalida. Let's keep marching in this direction.
They have served me well.
Got lice leeching. We've got soul blight, which is a good start. From there, let's again canopic jar hoarder. Let's start trying to pump up the The jars, right now it's only 3. It'll need to be more if we want to be serious. I think I can only have 2 armies, correct? Let's just double check that. Yeah, 2 of 2. And it kind of makes sense at this point for me, I think, to have 1 collecting treasures, and then when we open up this 3rd army in 7 turns, we could go ahead and maybe use it to have a 2nd army on field while 1 collects treasures and helps us from an income standpoint. Alright, Teclis, you gonna settle Mud Isles or what, buddy? I'd like to trade, get that pottery from you. Why don't you be a good friend and develop some trade there? Ensure that 1 building had been constructed. Mausoleum. Mission successful. Well, that's good. We like successful. Sure, the Tomb Kings build a lot of mausoleums. Question is whether that's a Skaven settlement or not. We need 4,000 gold to be able to try and get Tra's Necrotect, I believe. Oh, we need an action with the Necrotect. Did we do... I haven't done the research to unlock a Necrotect, so we can't use that one yet. Okay, so the Forgotten Isles, we can actually upgrade here, which would give us... Let's see, 1 Nehekara Horseman and 1 Sepulchral Stalker. Which I don't need in this army, because I've already got these 2 units. But we might need it in the 2nd army. Or we could save money and try and build this one up to open up Tomb Guard. Tomb Guard would be nice to have as well. Or we could go here and do the building that opens up Ushapti. Which I think that's what I want to do, because you combine those guys with the skeletons, and that's where we're going to get the biggest bang for the buck. And then we're researching the 4th dynasty anyway, which that guy is Ushabti focused. We need some money. Get on the road, treasure man. Alright, Teclis settled the Mud Isles. Hopefully he'll actually take advantage of those resources over there, because I know as of now he wasn't. Because we weren't receiving any exotic animals or anything else. If we have friendly relations with Teclis, it should make some of the other elf factions stay on friendly terms with us as well. So I think there's multiple benefits to us choosing to take that in stride. What is this? Southern Sentinels.
Kill all.
Go there and search for treasure. We have a trade agreement with Teclis, so we probably want to go ahead and build this marble so we can start trading it. I doubt the Bloodhall Coven would be friendly to me because they're probably, yeah, they're at war with Teclis, and I don't want to sour my relationship with the Order of War Masters. We got to be very careful if we're going to declare war on a Lizardman faction too, because you see this full army there. If that's Saurus warriors, yeah, we will have to play it quite careful. Saurus warriors are no joke for a low-level Tomb King's army. Scout Ruins. What does Scout Ruins do? Does anybody know? Never tried it before.
Vengeance.
So we can colonize or treasure hunt. Let's try a treasure hunt. Searching the ruins of the ancient city, you have the feeling that your every move is being watched. Cautiously, you proceed. In an abandoned building, a dummy wall reveals a shrine to the great necromancer Nagash himself. Well, if we're Tomb Kings, we sure as heck don't like Nagash. Right? What? What a bunch of crap. Screw you, Nagash.
High Queen Khalida.
I feel good about my decision regardless of the stupid curse of Nagash. Oh, there's a book down here. Crap! That means we'd have to declare war on the Citadel of Dusk.
Speak.
And they're trade partners with Teclis.
Speak, Undead. State your request and then return to your desert. If you wish.
Yeah, I'm not going to declare war on those guys. Not right now. I know there's a book there, but you can find another way. Occupy the following settlement, Citadel of Dusk. Yeah, this one's in the hands of another army. That one's in the hands of a rogue army. Occupy the Awakening. Yeah, interesting. Eventually we'll have to do something about it, but I'd prefer to be a lot stronger before we make any such attempts. So right now I'm going to be friendly, and we'll try for this book or others, rather than going for this book, which I believe is somewhat suicidal at the moment. We'd have to have a death wish. Alright, we're going to colonize a couple of these settlements. There's a medicinal... or no, it's pastures, crap. I was hoping it was something useful instead of just dumb pastures. Is the Scout Ruins just like looking for Skaven to see whether it's Skaven? Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, dried up river, whatever. We're not making much money off trade anyway.
Mine will. Your queen moves.
Let's colonize.
What?
It's gonna take a fair amount of money to colonize this too. 3 turns from getting another army. We can pick up this treasure here, which we need because we're gonna be building up a settlement. 1800. We'll take every last bit of that. Let's push forward. Man, I never realized how spoiled you are when you're high elves looking for treasure, because you can get that research that lets you see the entire map, like in the ocean. It's quite handy, isn't it? Let's save our money so we can build this up. That'd be 6,000 that we need. Oh, we need to put the public order building in here, and then we can do that. Is the obelisk even going to be worth it at this point? Yeah, I think it will. It'll slow down public order degradation. All right. They keep scouting the ruins over here. Lizardmen like to know what's going on, apparently. Very curious little buggers. Wow, that's good. Picked up 3,000 for the treasury. We needed that. That will allow me to build this. And the next one I want to save and build. So we'll need 5,000. Oh, hang on, hang on. My bad, because I kind of want to... Slag. Sure. Yeah, so we can... Ooh, that one's got golden idols. We definitely want that. The Southern Sentinels, do they only have one settlement or do they have multiple? Yeah, they only have one settlement, so they would actually be a good target. Let's see if they have friends, though. That's the more important question. No, they do not. Alright.
Mine will.
I'm not even going to worry about treasure hunting. I'm just going to go occupy this.
Strike like the asp. Other and asp.
Okay. Yeah, so now I gotta save some more money back up, but if we find a treasure or something, we should be able to afford that pretty quickly. There we go. Got bonus XP, treasure. So now we're getting close back to the 6,000. We need to go ahead and build that. This guy leveled up. We can go ahead and start giving him Canopic Jar Hoarder.
High Queen.
I'm gonna save that money. There we go. Alright, good. Teclis is moving out. Hopefully he's gonna go do something useful. Okay, up to 5,550.
Find my harem.
Okay, we've kind of scouted this area. Come on. on, treasure. Where's all the treasure?
Chart course.
Air wants treasure.
Next time.
Not seeing any right now either. That's frustrating.
The asp.
Let's go ahead, since I'm gonna have to stay here and replenish a little. Let's go ahead and do that. We're one turn away from finishing that research. We're still looking for another treasure to collect. Okay, tech list looks like he's maybe moving. I wish he'd go up to Hualatl. Start pushing up that way so that he gains strength before he ends up getting wiped out by Skaven. Let's take the extra canopic jars. Start tanking those up. Mission issued. Attack a force belonging to the Wandering Dead. Okay. We'll think about it.
My will be done.
There we go. Got some treasure. It's only 1,000, but man, we'll take it.
Undead seas.
We're Tomb Kings. We'll take the 1,000 and we'll be happy about it. Okay. So,
It's inevitable.
we should be completely replenished the next turn. Oh, there's more trade resource. Or hang on, what is that? Parched Oasis? That's cool. 100 income, good growth. I guess that's from what would have been the pastures building. That'll be useful. We have to upgrade the main chain before we can build it, though. The questions we want to build here. Growth, casualty replenishment. Let's have that for now, just so we can help build up this.
The goddess wills it.
Okay. Research-wise, I want to get this guy so I can build up a second army and use the fact that he gets extra Shabti as a bonus, and they get extra melee attack for him too. So that's going to use up a pretty good chunk of our jars, but it'll be a cause well worth it, because then our second army will have pretty considerable strength. I mean, we could put that stuff in Khalida's army, but I've noticed with the I like to spread my units out a little bit with the Tomb King, so that not, like, I don't just have one good army and the rest are just junk. Okay, there's the Wandering Dead. We definitely got to kill them. We'll do that with their second army, because we can build it up.
Asap smiles on us.
Yeah, those guys have a walled settlement. They don't have Saurus warriors, but that's a problem right there.
Come then.
I mean, we do have all these chariots, but I mean, that's a problem. That's a lot of chameleon skinks, and those guys are pretty annoying to kill.
We begin.
Let's get ready to head up here. Oh, I see another treasure.
Yes, Your Highness.
Okay. Picked up a treasure.
Arise, legions. Voyage.
Alright, let's keep picking up that treasure. Let's go ahead and upgrade this building, and let's recruit Lamisash, or whatever his name is.
Tend your king.
And we're going to need another hero here too in his army, but we haven't done the research to make that available. Let's get him a Necrotect and a Lich Priest. So we're going to use what's left of our jars to open up a Necrotect, which will be good anyway, because it'll make that one ritual available to us. And then let's go ahead and start recruiting. Let's get 3 Ashabti that we can afford, and then the Nehekara warriors, he won't need them because we're going to have the Ashabti here. Let's go ahead and start it this way, so we're using the global and the local. And we probably want the Nehekara warriors in this army, which we will do. And we'll put the Tomb Guard and Nehekara warriors in this army so that the infantry is better in this army, but the Ushabti are in the other army, so it'll kind of balance out. Let's keep taking territory. Territory is power with the Tomb Kings. Ooh, Clan Pestilence is around. That may be their settlement over there. Aren't they just moving that way, or are they going to perform an action against me? Yeah, those guys are going down as soon as I get part of an army together. Have your religious dive deep. So research a dynasty technology that permits recruitment of a hero. Mission issued. Recruit a hero. We shall. Recruit hero. Necrotect. Bonus versus infantry? That's kind of cool. Especially if he's up fighting with my... Ooh, unit capacity +1 Kimrian War Sphinx. Crap. We'd have to have the building for it, but that's kind of a big deal. A Kimrian War Sphinx is a freaking amazing unit. Let me think about that for a minute. Because if we do get the right building... See, it says +1 Kimrian War Sphinx. Well, if I built this eventually, you'd have a second one. That's a big deal, because you got to build a 7,000 gold tier 5 building just to get one Kimrian War Sphinx, and just to get a second one for free like that. I mean, that's better than a little bonus versus infantry, in my opinion. It won't pay off till later, but I mean, that's playing the long game here. So I say we do that. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Picked up some more jars for recruiting that guy, which is good because we're very low on jars now. And then let's do the research. Let's get a Lich Priest in that army. It's gonna cost us some gold, but that'll be well worth it.
Asap smiles on us. Undead march.
Okay, we should be able to move over here on the next turn. Nice. Ooh, a Skull Reef, baby. Oh, another Skull Reef, man. That's gonna be good stuff. They're only 3,000 now, but still, I'll take every bit of that. We're gonna need a decent force here to take those guys out, actually. Okay, let's end the turn. Yeah, that settlement definitely belongs to Skaven. Let's go take a look at how strong Skaven, yeah, damage walls. Can't damage the walls if there's no Skaven there. But, did it say success? I think it did. That means if the walls are damaged, we could attack. The Skaven would have to fight us. Servant sacrifice, replenishment rate, growth. Go with that one because I don't want to have slower replenishment because it may be a bad. Okay, flaming pennant, 3,000 to the treasury. Let's head this way. So yeah, this guy's paying off right now. He's giving us a ton of income. We want to spend our money on. I believe we'd want to spend our money on that building. It's actually Titan. Yeah, okay.
Defend your king, slaves.
Let's see. Actually, let's do. Oh yeah, we can do it either way. Skeletons. Let's get a couple of horsemen. Okay, and then one of them on the second turn. A couple more skeleton spears on the second turn, and then we'll probably want something like that. For now. Yeah, that'll work for now.
High Queen Khalida.
Let's go here. Canopic Jar Hoarder. Let me check out the diplomacy real quick. I don't think we've... Clan Pestilence has 7 settlements. It's not gonna be a joke. There's a lot of other people at war with Clan Pestilence. I want this settlement here too. This place doesn't show walls, but that could be because it's a Skaven settlement.
Fully badass.
Before I attempt to fight the Skaven, I want to do something real quick. Because I do think I don't want to be friends with the Skaven. I'm going to have to bust my way through him to get to where I want to be anyway. I don't really feel like being friends with Skrull. Let's get these Nehekara warriors, and what I'm going to do is go back over here, and let's recruit units. What am I recruiting globally up here? It's these guys. And we got one more going global. Wasn't him. Freak! I don't know, never mind, I already fixed it. Crap, I screwed all that up. Whatever, just recruit those and we'll mess with it on the next turn. I got it figured out. I just wanted to make these Nehekara warriors recruit in 2 turns instead of multiples. And then these Tomb Guard, the Tomb Guard will be available to me soon. A couple more turns. And we can go ahead and spend our money here too. And that means better cavalry, which would be good because we're going to be coming up against chameleon skinks and other stuff. We want some decent cavalry on the battlefield. And Nehekara cavalry, or Nehekara horsemen, are considerably better than the skeleton horse. He just, almost like he's wanting to perform an action on me, but he didn't. Lost in the desert, diplomatic relations with all factions go up. And then they go down. I don't want people mad at me right now.
My dynasty.
Talisman of Protection, a ward save. We will definitely put that to use.
Immortality and power.
Let's go ahead and head north. So we picked up some good money off those skull reefs. Helps out considerably. Oof, minus 12. There is no way we're going to be able to stave off Rebellion here. And this place, honestly, I guess it's worth defending because we're going to have this army back here. Recruit units. Let's just finish training these, and then we should be able to go take out this army here, I think. Because the Ushabti. Almost done with the Nehekara warriors there. I do intend to attack the Skaven. At least I think I want to. Lord Skrulk is there. There could be a considerable force. We have a decent force, though, too. It'd be better if we had the Tomb Guard. Tomb Guard would be pretty good against low armor Skaven. But so are chariots.
Scream!
This is gonna be risky. But you know, no risk, no reward.
My queen Khalida, I deign to move.
So let's see. We're strength rank 7 and it shows them at 30. They don't have any allies. In fact, they have many enemies.
Vengeance upon them.
Yeah, they've got walls though, unfortunately, which is not what I want. We could siege them out though. But if they have other armies, you know, it'll be good that we have a second army for holding off. They got some Night Runners. I mean, most of their army here is pretty crappy.
We withdraw.
Let's continue the siege. If the Skaven want to fight me, they're free to come out and do so. Otherwise, if the AI wants to just turtle up in their hole, they can do that too and see how it works out for them, but I don't think they'll like the answer.
In time we move.
I think this army is getting sizable enough and we can recruit a few more units on the road here. Tomb Guard are available to us now. I want to save those for Khalida's army. I mean, I could temporarily recruit them. Just because they only take 1 turn to recruit, and we could use them against this army. Let's do that, and then we'll just disband them and put them in Khalida's army when we have an opportunity, because we're going to need the extra punch whenever we fight these guys. Let's go ahead and start upgrading these settlements. It was this one right here that had that building that was going to give me a little extra income, so let's focus on that one first. That second army is going to be really strong. It's got 3 Ushabti and 3 elite infantry, so I mean it's going to be pretty strong. Charge bonus. Let's do this one that buffs the weapon strength and armor for all of our infantry units.
On your knees. Set sail.
Oop, there's some more treasure right there.
Not now.
Alright, so we get our hands on some treasure again. These guys are ready to be attacked.
Challenge me.
Yeah, run, chickens.
Destroy them.
What do you got? A necromancer. Little good your Cairn Wraiths will do. Oh yeah, these guys are gonna get wrecked.
Rise, my legions. Run.
Thing is our elite infantry will kill whatever infantry they have for days. Like, I mean, they don't have a chance against Tomb Guard. Tomb Guard is very high defense, very high weapon damage, mid-range armor, and not particularly, and they don't have like armor piercing. So the type of things they're best against is that kind of stuff. So they're kind of like a crossbreed in some ways. Like they have the kind of weapon damage of something like an Orc Biggin or a Savage Orc, but they have armor at kind of a midpoint. They're not like elite infantry, but they're not like cheap infantry, but their melee defense is very solid. So they're kind of hard to hit. So that's what makes the Tomb Guard kind of a unique offering in that sense. We're gonna punch really hard. This flank, we'll put 2 Ushabti there and 1 over here. Let's put the Necrotect and our Lord over on this one too. And we'll see what we can do with the Horsemen. So, hard group. There we go. Here. 2. Push forward, so the vampires are getting to fight a choke point, and you can see they've lined up to protect it. So this is the Battle of the Undead. Those knights look freaking cool. This is just a ton of zombies over here, so this stuff's gonna get beaten down. Okay, group 1. I'm gonna go ahead and give them their attack orders. There we go. 2. Push them up. I don't know if we'll get an opening anywhere for our cavalry, but we'll see. There's a Ushabti doing their thing there. Already got an invocation of the heck going. Alright, so our Tomb Guard are engaged, our Lord is up, the Necrotect is up. I don't have any special abilities though. Let's bust through these guys. I think if anything, let's bring our cavalry over here to support because they're using their Black Knights to cycle. Taking some damage over there on those Ushabti. Let's try and hit. I know we don't have any magic attacks, that's really what's hurting us right now. I don't think we do. My Lord doesn't. And the Necrotech does not. Let's see if we can punch through these Wraiths on this flank. I think we can. Because we charged them and I think we can pull through. We can make it happen. Let's get on these Black Knights. There we go. Yeah, this side's falling apart. My Ushabti are going to be having an absolute field day over here because it's just zombies and cheap units. They're meant for like armored units. This unarmored stuff has absolutely no prayer. They have 100 armor themselves, so all these low armor undead units are just absolute fodder. Look at that, 82 kills already. And the Vampire Lord is dead. And our cavalry is actually getting beaten down by the Black Knights.
Tomb King.
Yeah, it's getting beaten down pretty significantly. Our cavalry is pretty weak, but the wraiths are causing issues as well. Shopti, 106 kills and climbing. Sent some Shopti up to help here. They're not meant to be anti-cav. Halberds can move up. Should be able to finish this stuff off. Stay on these guys. Let's get our halberds in here. Black Knight's gonna charge in. Our Shopti should be able to help intercept. And here comes our Tomb Guard with halberds. Vampires crumble. Easy victory. Now let's head up to the Sentinels of Zeddy to fend off Rebellion. Like 125 zombies. Boy, it doesn't take long. And look, almost no damage. Yeah, these guys would have killed zombies for days.
Victory in Undead.
Let's take the extra money.
The living live.
There we just got 2,015 jars for having beaten those guys down, so that was definitely a worthwhile effort. Let's go ahead and build this up, and I'm going to head that way, like I said, to put down the imminent rebellion. Can't really move this turn. Well, we can move back to this settlement, maybe get a little extra replenishment. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. With the money we've earned, we've got these guys sieged. Next turn, we'll pick up some treasure. So I think everything's in good order here. Unlock that so we can do the Canopic Jar Hoarder, Necrotect. This restore ability is probably a good idea to have, but let's just go ahead and do Jar Hoarder first, because it's not like we have to pay to re-recruit a Shapti. But the Necrotect can heal constructs. He's very useful in that regard. Research, Pride and Service. Mission failed. Sorry to be such a failure. Ooh, this Casket of Souls, that could be quite useful. We're gonna do that while we have the money. I really want to put it in Khalida's army. So we will put that in an army soon enough. I may put it in this one temporarily, just because Khalida's busy. Okay, let's start pushing up here, because we are going to have a rebellion a couple turns from now. I should get there in time. Gonna have a rebellion here soon enough, too. Probably from the ratings, making things shaky.
Address me as your highness.
Fell cargo, so picked up another 1,000 gold.
King of greatest dynasty. Chart course.
Alright, let's just see if we can find more treasure. Slowly but surely, that guy pays back dividends. There's another treasure that spawned down here now. Yeah, this one's respawned. But I don't have anything to go get it with. Okay, research-wise, let's probably ought to open up for a Tomb Prince. Let's do it. Have the money for it since we just found that treasure. The Sentinels, the Southern Sentinels just negotiated peace with Clan Pestilence. That's interesting.
But beware my venom.
Non-aggression pact. This is gonna all be Skaven probably through here then. If I make a non-aggression pact, I'm gonna have to break it eventually because first of all, I want those golden idols and these exotic animals. I don't know that I have a reason to have a non-aggression pact with them right now because I'm just gonna break it eventually. Yeah, that is gonna be a fun fight against that army. That army has got so many good units. There we go. So we're gonna make it to the Sentinels of Zeti in time to fight the rebellion.
Servants, Undead seas.
Alright, there's our next treasure, and then there's another one there. So 2 treasures we can
Move when I'm ready.
pick up. Okay. So treasure in sight. How long do I gotta wait for these idiots, Skaven? 5 more turns.
Vengeance upon them! At last! Vengeance!
Okay, let's just keep building our siege machines, and then research-wise, let's just go ahead and start on some of this. Yep, we're gonna get a rebellion. Got it. Oh, we're gonna get a rebellion here, too. Crap. That's unfortunate. I can't be in 2 places at once. Shoot, because we've invested a little bit of money here, too. I hate to let the Skaven get off easy there, also. The only other thing that I know how to do right now, we could disband this guy. Actually, yeah, disband. I don't know if this will be enough. We're gonna try it because I really don't want to lose. We can just recruit a different guy temporarily.
Find my heart. Is my throne ready?
Kill for Asa!
Yeah, we could just temporarily start recruiting some units into this one. We could do something like this. Since all this is temporary.
I will be
I mean, the only problem is now that I put this one in that army, I can't really... Well, I could swap it over to the other army. Yeah, so never mind. We'll be okay. There we go. Well, we're going to make an attempt to save this province. It's worth saving.
What do you want of the warrior crew?
A defensive alliance. Skyer. For now. I think that's okay. Oh, I should have asked him for some money. Crap. Totally forgot about that. Definitely should have asked him for money. So we're no longer going to be picking up treasures, which is bad, but having a third army here won't necessarily be a bad thing either. Because it'll help us hang on to the territory we have as we're fighting imminent rebellions. There's the Sentinel Rebellion. Because we're about to have another rebellion here, too. We got rebellions all over.
Legions rise. Destroy all. To battle.
Okay, that rebellion's put down. Let's take the extra money in the campaign movement range.
Eternal majesty.
Armor and a ward save. That's good, that's good.
King of Mehekara.
We gotta start pushing back here. So we're gonna have a rebellion there, which probably gonna turn around and have another one here soon, but that's okay. I gotta stay on top of things here. It's a Skaven rebellion. There we go. We'll have a decent-sized army at the end of the next turn there, which means we can keep the pressure on these Skaven. jar hoarder. How many jar? Yeah, we're starting to get a decent number of jars. It's not great.
Restore Nehekara.
It takes time to build up the number of canopic jars, but it ends up being worth it. Because if you think about it, if you build that up earlier in the game, then it's like every turn you're picking up a ton of jars, and eventually you'll be able to go crazy, like crafting all kinds of cool stuff. I think it's the right move. If you all have found otherwise in your camp, eesh, yeah, we already siege, so we gotta hurry. If those guys burn down my capital, it's gonna be bad. We have walls. They're gonna have to build something, and I've got a couple of Nehekara warriors, and they didn't take time to build up much of an army. But if the AI sees me coming, they will make it a point to hurry up and burn down my settlement if they think they have the opportunity. I don't think they have such great units, and we've got a Casket of Souls, and then I can harass them with these skeleton horse. I mean, our skeletons aren't very good, but Skaven infantry is not all that great either. I mean, I could just go for another turn and recruit more stuff, but it takes 2 turns for me to get decent units.
Greatness comes.
What do they got? Clan rats. Yeah, they're not going to win this. It says they are, but they're not.
Nehekara will be mine.
I don't think that their clan rats are going to be very good against the skeletons, really. Because their clan rats have leadership. My skeletons do what they, you know, and I've got horse archers. I don't see how this goes well for them. In fact, we can plop back here and let our Casket of Souls start raining down tormented spirits upon them while I harass the snot out of them with horse archers.
Curse them all.
Okay. Start hitting these clan rats. Some missile fire. Woo! That casket. But casket, you're targeting the wrong thing. Let's target right here in the middle of a group. So yeah, the Skaven are going to be forced forward. Oh yeah, we're already causing some nice damage over here with the skeletal horse archers. Okay, Casket, I'm pretty sure I gave you an attack order that didn't involve that unit. I guess it did. They moved over here. Yeah, you're not gonna catch me, stupid rats. Look at that Casket of Souls, just maimed those clan rats. Okay, we've already routed one. Run it down. Actually, don't run it down. Just push this way. You'll shoot it while you're moving. Casket of Souls already has 17 kills. Good. Just ignore the Skaven Slave Slingers because I don't think they're going to be much of a threat. Let's just keep shooting up their infantry. Getting good kills on these archers because the rats have so very little protection. Keep our horse archers out here. They're doing some really good work. Should be able to take out their lord because I have a whole unit of skeleton fodder. Ooh, that Casket of Souls. That was a good hit. Start targeting these guys. Alright, the Fear has already helped us rout one Skaven unit. Skeleton spears, go ahead and attack. Horse archers move up for point blank shots. Yeah, their lord is going to get wrecked because he's in a situation where he's heavily outnumbered. That is not what I told you to target. Feel free to choose again. Casket of Souls, though. It's already got 80-something kills. And there's not even really huge infantry blobs here. So yeah, the Skaven are going to be easily defeated. They were very ill-suited to fighting the army I have here. They don't have the range to compete with the Casket. Their infantry has no defense against my horse archers. Pin that lord in and kill him. Let's go over here and help bust this up. Send a unit back to protect the Casket of Souls in case the Skaven want to get tricky with me there. Wow. 95 for the Casket. That thing is such devastating artillery, and as you start to get more of them, it just gets even more devastating. Yeah, there we go. Wreck these guys. Shoot the Skaven in the back. It's gonna be all she wrote, folks. Casket got 103 kills, not bad at all. Some of the Skaven came back from routing. Yeah, look at this. Is what I figured, and they'd be close to the Casket when they came back from routing, so that's why I did that. Let's go run these units down. We should get a... I don't even know how their army hasn't shattered at this point. It's kind of ridiculous that it hasn't. There we go. Those horsemen did good. Got a lot of kills. So a decisive victory against Skaven rebels. So we'll be able to keep this province under control, which is important. Again, we're going to take the extra money. Actually, we need the canopic jars right now, too. As much as I want the money also, let's take the jars. Because we can get a lot of jars off of defeating these things. Why is the auto-resolve so unfavorable to me here? It's so pointless. You all saw how bad I defeated them in the auto-resolve. Like, had an even more tattered version of that army. They're like, no, I think our chances are still good. I don't think so, uglies. Let's do that. A couple more units. Let's just start filling that army. I mean, if we're going to have the army, let's fill it out.
A true warrior of Libaras.
Canopic jar hoarder. Yeah, we're starting to pick up 12 jars from characters. Man. This scares me with my capital under siege. The AI's gonna just try and burn it down probably before I can get back to protect it. That'd be my guess, at least. Some of you may be wondering why I don't have defensive structures. It's like, well, my armies, I don't pay upkeep, so I don't really feel the need to have a defensive structure whenever I don't pay upkeep for armies. I can just keep the extra armies around long enough to eventually settle the settlement will calm down eventually. No, don't you do it. See him trying to go out to sea there, which would have cost me an extra turn, so don't even think about it. Can we awaken any? No. Just enchanted items. Hold the line could be pretty cool, actually, because it gives me charge resistance. Oh, I meant to check. Does Khalida have talisman, ward save? There we go. Enchanted item, potion of toughness. Great. I was missing some stuff there that we should have used. I don't think gleaming pennant's gonna do anything for us, to be honest. 2 turns till they run out. So we will end up being able to siege them out. If we build this up to the highest level, we can get a Screaming Skull catapult. It's only 1. But still, it's a catapult. It's got decent range and decent armor-piercing damage. If I remember right, the Screaming Skull catapult's definitely no Casket of Souls, but it's not bad. 5 turns until we get a surplus point. Let's think about it. I don't know if I'm completely sold on going for just a Screaming Skull Catapult. Okay. Do we want the treasury or the canopic jars? Just go ahead and build up the jars. I don't really have a lot of buildings to spend on right now.
Get them!
Okay, 1 turn there. It's time to start new research. Put all this stuff over here. Ability Frenzy for Ushabti and Ushabti with great bows. Holy mackerel, that'd be ridiculous. Death Blow for Nehekara warriors, Skeleton warriors. Oh my goodness. Isn't Death Blow like where they get a chance to kill an enemy as they get killed? Extra armor and weapon strength for Tomb Guards. It's a follower that you can put in your army. Bonus versus large for Necrosphinx and Kimrian War Sphinx. Now that's interesting. Vanguard deployment for Skeleton Chariots. Meh. Hawkish Precision for Skeleton Archers. And Ushabti with great bows. Bonus versus infantry for Tomb Scorpions, huh? That's pretty interesting. Their Frenzy on Ushabti would make them ridiculous. I'm gonna do that while we have an opportunity, and then we'll put that follower in this army over here. And it looks like we are gonna save our capital, if only just barely. This army is, woo. It's actually a pretty serious army. That's a, really? That's a rebel army? Are you joking? That's one heck of a rebel army. Can we kill this? I'm not sure if we can. I mean, this Necropolis Knights, like, really? Rebels and you're giving them Silver Chevron elite units?
End them all.
Seems a bit extreme. We outnumber their infantry. Boy, I don't know. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough because most of their infantry is anti-large. And my Ushabti is going to pay the price for that. Whereas their infantry, or their Ushabti, are coming up against less anti-large infantry. This is going to be... We got to win. We are going to outnumber them, which... hope to use to my advantage, but I mean the dang Tomb Scorpion and those Necropolis Knights and the Sepulchral Stalkers, there's quite a few units here that concern me. Now I wish I had that heal ability. For sure. They're gonna have range with the Ushabti with great bows, Necropolis Knights with halberds. Freaking crap. Ooh, man, I don't know. I don't even know if this is possible to win, folks. Wow. Our reinforcements are going to come in from behind them, too, which means they're just going to die instantly. Yeah, this is not a good scenario. Let's see if we can use these guys. I don't know what we're gonna do here, people. I'm not sure that this can be won because I don't have any magic to really level this out for me either. The only thing that is on my side is numbers. And I'm not entirely sure how those numbers are gonna exactly work out to my favor here. Let's see. Do the best I can. Attacked here. We're not going to be able to do anything with these units, and we're just going to die quickly. This one, maybe I can get away. Run, 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 run. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. Will they let us run away? Will the AI let me run away? I'd rather. Let's see if we can get this Shabti away. At the very least. Maybe if we can sacrifice one. Leave them alone. If they don't want to fight us, leave them alone. Got away over there. Yeah, let's see if we can just get away with these units. Come on, why don't you come kill my bowman? Okay, it looks like we will maybe get away with these units. I'm gonna run for it. Left one bait unit back there. How are their Tomb Guard catching up with me? I at least want to get away with this Shabti. Let's see if we can get away with these horsemen. I want to get away with as many of these units as we can. How are their Tomb Guards so fast here? Tomb Guards with halberds, 28 speed, 31 speed, and they're catching me. Okay, turn around a unit. I'd like to have escaped with 2 of those units. We may only get 1. Because both of them got caught and they're going to crumble very quickly. Just go, go, go. Get away. That triggered healing, which is not good because now's not the time that I want the healing. Let's see if we can get away with some of these units. Holy cow, like what's up with the speed on these guys? Necropolis Knights, speed 66, 78. Did you see that? What is going on? Am I missing something? Yeah, I'd kind of like to hit the enemy army while they're bottled up a little bit here. Crap, I don't want to lose another Nehekara warrior. Come on. We're going to, though. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. Okay, alright, let me pause it real quick and try and get the situation assessed. We gotta kill these Necropolis Knights. We don't want those things around our Shabti. We're gonna need to bog their halberds down with other infantry units. Got a Tomb Scorpion. I wonder if we can gang bust these Necropolis Knights over here. That's a Nehekara Horseman. They do more damage. I'd kind of rather... Like I said, let's see if we can gang bust these guys. So we'll send lots of units at them. Okay, and then let's just kind of put it in slow-mo and play this out properly. Here's my extra Shabti. Okay, so at least we got away with an extra Nehekara warrior and a Shabti and some Nehekara cavalry. Okay, we need to just absolutely overwhelm these Necropolis Knights. It's going to be my only chance. Okay, let's take a look at this situation. Necropolis Knights, are they going to charge me? I got a Tomb Guard. Okay, let's let that unit eat the charge. Yeah, okay. Keep our Lord away from that and the Necrotect. These guys got to stay alive. If they die, we're going to lose the battle. Let the Tomb Guard with halberds come in. Let's let some Skeleton Warriors tank that. Use their Tomb Guard to hold these. I know the skeleton, they're the Scorpion's not infantry, but again, I wonder if we can gang bust it. Let's roll around here. I'm trying to put everything I can put on this Necropolis Knight. We'll see if it works. If I surround him with the Nehekara warriors, maybe. This unit out here holding is good. AI is going to fall back. That's fair enough. I mean, I'm not happy about it. I'd rather they just stay and die, but since they're not going to. Where's my Tomb Guard with halberd? Stay put. Stay put. Okay, like I said, we're going to try and see if we can gang up on this Scorpion and cause some immense damage. I've got 4 Shabti on it, and all the Shabti are armor piercing. They're anti-infantry though, but I'm hoping we can cut through the armor of the Tomb Scorpion in a hurry. We're just going to hold back some anti-large on these flanks. We're going to stay braced against the charges of all these units. Keep our leadership alive. And let's just try and surround and defeat units as best we can. Yeah, the Scorpion's suffering a lot of leadership loss, but they're not... It's not dying in a hurry, that's for sure. Let's counter through Shabti here. Okay, we can summon another Shabti. Let's see where the right place to do that would be. Kind of want to summon it here and get into the back of this fight to help support our guys. We could summon it back here, but then there's a spearman to help support the Shabti with great bow. Actually, I think this is the place to summon it. Let's get in behind these Tomb Guard and hit them with it. But the healing is going to help. Okay, let's hit play. Sorry I had it paused, but you know, I got to win, folks. This is important. This is for my capital. It's no joke. Get away from those Tomb Guard. Get away from those Tomb Guard. Into the back of these. Should get a nice rear charge. Okay, let's get in here and help fight against these halberds a little, maybe. Okay, keep those guys tied down. Keep them tied. Okay, this is good. The gang busting worked over there. Tomb Scorpion's about to die. All of our Shabti are in one place, which is kind of good and kind of bad. We're putting a massive beating down on the enemy over here, but it's also selling everything into the one spot. Okay, hurry and freaking crumble already. This blob is got me part happy and part scared. Kill that Tomb Scorpion already. Okay, these guys are all finished. I need to swing these spearmen behind and pin all their infantry in. And then maybe I can cycle out with my Shabti before they get committed permanently to a long fight there. Let's trap these Necropolis Knights. Okay, finish off these guys. That's the Necropolis Knights with halberds. I think we can overwhelm them. Ooh, we're taking a lot of damage over here on the Shabti. Let's pull them back. If this is a mistake or not, but let's try it because I got infantry around that can hopefully guard their retreat. Okay, Necropolis Knights with halberds are getting smacked down. We might be able to take out their lord here. Our leaders are in good shape. Let's see if we can combine against their lord. He's not on a skeletal steed, so we should get an infantry bonus against him. This is good. That's working in our favor over there. Now we got infantry just tying down the Tomb Guard with halberds. Nehekara warriors doing pretty good in this case. Keep harassing these guys. Don't lay off. Their lord is not dying nearly as quick as I'd like. But he is dying. Gosh, kill these guys. How long are they going to be alive? They're turning away from me. Like, how does that not make them shatter? You see that? They just turn around and run from me, and they didn't... With that kind of leadership, they didn't start to crumble. They're crumbling now. Charge them. Kill them. I want these Necropolis Knights with halberds dead. Like, re-dead. I'm not sure that they were ever alive, because they're just a construct. Okay, this is good. This is good. Keep pushing here. I think we're doing it, folks. How are these guys alive? They've been crumbling and I'm chasing them with several units. Okay, they are finally gonna die. Now let's get everything... Hang on, let me pause it real quick. What kind of horsemen do I have left? Not much. Every horseman I have, though... wait, where is this unit and why did they... You attack here. Horsemen. Group, dang it. There you go. Alright. Chase down the Shabti with great bow. Even if we don't win that fight, it'll keep them from shooting those armor-piercing missiles at me. Okay, my Shabti are alive and destroying their lord. They're losing another Tomb Guard. This Necropolis Knight's getting tied down. I think we can do this, folks. Sorry I've had to pause it and stuff, but I gotta make sure I manage this battle. Like I said, it's a fight for my capital. If I lose this, it's bad. It's very bad. They're getting healing now, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's throw these Nehekara warriors in. Let's bring this unit over here. Let's get our Lord and throw him in to help bust these Tomb Guard. Meanwhile, the enemy Lord is getting overwhelmed. Shabti with a great bow are going to win this fight, but that'll keep them distracted. Yeah, these guys are about to crumble, be gone permanently, so let's keep the pressure on. Power bar shifting in our favor. Okay, Necropolis Knights are going to be gone. Now swing this way. Okay, Shabti, finish this guy. Finish them. I'm not really sure how their Lord... What are you guys doing? Attack him! Working attack orders. It seems like their Lord ought to be dying a lot faster than that, but... Take what I can get. There we go. Ooh, this isn't good. Those who shopped here are gonna freaking own me. But I do have the halberd here. We might be able to take it. Let's see if we're gonna be doing any good. No, we're hardly doing any damage here. Oh, but their leadership just tanked. Their Lord died, or he's about to. We're gonna crumble them. We did it, folks. Desperate fight. A desperate fight indeed. That is a ridiculous rebel army. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's not like this. If this was late game, I'd say that's an appropriate army. But I mean, I don't even have the buildings to recruit Necropolis Knights, and that's what came out of there. Or a Tomb Scorpion, for that matter. Seriously? Don't get me wrong, it made for an interesting and scary fight there, but that's, I mean, you'll have to admit that was a bit ridiculous.
Witness my eternal majesty.
Woo!
Defend your king, slaves.
Boy, that was scary. That was scary. Scarier than I wanted it to be. So, yeah. Let's get that cavalry back because it was pretty useful. Start tanking some skeletons back out in this army. I think we need one more skeleton spear as well. And then we got some more to do on the next episode, so hope y'all enjoyed this one. That one was kind of a nail biter right there. I was worried I was going to lose my capital if we couldn't defeat that army. So we've beaten back the rebellions for now. Sentinels of Zeti is going to rebel again soon, so we're going to have to do a little bit of recruiting and head back that way. We can now hold this province down, even though it's still suffering public order penalties. And the Skaven should be about to fall apart as well. Hope y'all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing out for now from the Khalida campaign. There'll be more soon, and I will see you there.